I don't know if you're referring to Top Gear, the TV show.
Let's try. The
Just
stream
waiting
has
for you
started.
to start the stream.
The stream has started.
Okay. Let's see how we're doing.
We're doing
Let's-
badly.
Jesus Christ, why?
Boof, hang on. I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, I'm seeing the 3 frames of Ichiban walking.
Hang on.
Twitch hasn't even updated for me yet.
Okay, yeah, I've got it. Oh, fucking Twitch loaded. God.
Yeah, what the hell?
What is going on?
Go into your fucking stream OBS settings and change the bitrate.
Maybe. To what?
I don't fucking know what you have it on.
It's to 2500 kbps.
Shouldn't it be like 40?
Yeah, you might be overloading it, Tito.
I never touched it. So.
I mean, I told you.
Okay, now it's running at 60. Hang
yeah,
on.
because the game is alt
Yeah,
tabbed.
now it's good.
It's good when the game is alt tabbed. When I run it in full screen again, this shit happens. That's
Actually booted up. No, I'm watching it live right now. Hold on.
It is booted up, and
Now
it's
it's
selection.
okay. Mute. Change from game capture to screen capture.
Maybe. Da.
But minimize everything before you do that,
Yeah, fuck it.
so people don't see all your information.
Fuck it.
Oh God.
There we go. And now.
Pants down live on stream.
Well, now it runs well.
Oh
Oh
God.
yeah, now it runs good.
What the fuck, Yakuza 7? You never had these issues before.
This is really weird. Yeah, you're just gonna have to. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I guess you just have to run it as a screen capture. Sorry,
Jesus Christ, it worked fine before.
Yeah, I know, but
Technology.
at least it works now. All right.
Technology can suck a dick.
I'll get the stream manager open so you're not having to focus on chat.
The second.
Okay.
And
So can I
hello,
fill
everybody.
can I fill in for time a little bit more? Or...
Sure.
No,
Alright.
you can fill for time, but it can't be with Beast Wars.
Message sent, chat opened. Oh hey! Would you look at that? People to beat up.
I mean, I am honestly pretty glad that one of my earliest bits on this fucking show is Beast Wars is fucking amazing. So, what you been playing?
What have we been playing? Oh god, nothing?
There's only one correct answer now that it's after the 26th.
It's Beast Wars?
It's always the collection.
It's always Beast Wars.
No, wait, actually, you shouldn't be playing either the PS1 or the N64 Beast Wars games.
Did you pick up Rise is the question.
No, I'm giving that a miss because there's too many games to play right now, and
Completely fair.
if is right, I'm pretty sure Monster Hunter is usually one of those ones that I enjoyed online, and I'm starting to get really fatigued on like games like that where it's like, oh well, you got to play it with your friends because it's just man.
No, you don't have to play with your.
I mean, we can easily make a team of Monster Hunter playing party right now, because like Toddy has it, and I will have it, and I'll have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fair.
Either way, there's not a rush on it, but it's got enough solo content, and it's gonna have more solo content coming. And technically speaking, you can do the stuff that's in the Gathering Hub solo if you want to. You're just gonna be spending a lot of time doing, hunts all by yourself.
That one.
And it does scale for what it's worth. It does scale.
Good skill. I might give it a try. I have been meaning to try and get into Monster Hunter. It's just like one of those things where it's like at the time there was either something else or my
Yeah.
friends were like, wait, like especially Monster Hunter World when like my friends were like going, oh, go play it, come play it, and like they were all fucking off over the Iceborne content, and I was like, ah, okay.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, your friends are like, come play it, and they're like, oh no, we're not actually gonna go back and help you clear the older content.
Pretty much.
Why are you still friends with these people?
Why not?
Like,
I use
had
friend in a very, very loose term. The people I know at work.
Exploit them.
All right. I was gonna say, because when
I
I
got
got
you
my,
a slave.
when I had oh, thank you for giving us a follow, by the way, Quadrisic. When I
Wonderful.
got my friend into World right around the point when Iceborne had recently come out, I was like, oh yeah, let me just go start a fresh new character, and we can play from that.
Listen, Granny. Let me ask you. Well, there's a guy living
But
here named Dakota.
like the whole
You
thing
know
would
him by
be
any
is that if
chance?
they're that
He's
overcharged
pretty
and
old.
overpowered
Has a
at the
daughter.
end, they should know that by that
What
point,
time are we
don't worry
having
about if he
breakfast?
experiences the early game. Just
Oh,
get
sorry
him
to
to end
pass
game
noon.
and then
Mhm.
teach him the ropes as he's playing
Here
through
is
it.
fine. Thank you, officer.
I don't know. I feel like having cut my teeth on
Hey,
World
did you
and
find
seeing how
anything out?
things can go,
Nope.
I really
Haven't seen
think
any
there should
guys
just
who
be
were
a
likely to be
stronger
none of
culture
us
of
dad. Gotta say,
that's
the
carrying
care in this
players into
place
endgame.
Actually seems pretty damn good. There's plenty of staff.
So
Medical equipment is
since
top
Val
notch.
hasn't played anything, I'm
They've
just
got a
gonna go
security
ahead
system,
and
guards
tell
too.
him.
They ain't skimping on safety.
Before
How many
before
times
Null
do I
can
have
ban
to
me
tell
from
you?
being part
I
of
want
Council
these
Mechanica
toilets so
forever,
clean, you let
Hasbro
your
is doing a
mother drink
reprint
out of
of
Oh, poor
Beast Wars
Ichibana.
Toys right now. Go
Some
check them
elbow
out.
grease insulin, for
Um,
goodness sake.
so
They do-
Null,
Stop
what have
slacking
you
off.
been playing since Monday?
Oh, what have I been playing since Monday? I've just been spending more time in Story of
Why am I
Seasons.
the
I
only one
finally
on
got to the
toilet
first day
duty?
of summer, so I am
Why do
dealing
you
with
think?
that right now. Hi,
You're
Kitty.
not qualified to do anything else.
I am in the first day of summer. I have
not even a
unlocked the
leaf.
third
You
portion
find
of the
anything?
pioneering
The only
land,
thing I've seen all morning is
and now all that's
toilets.
left to do
That
is
woman's a
get
slave driver.
Maybe
the
her dad's in a special room for the excellent course
the
residents.
cave that has gold ore
Oh,
in it
yeah,
unlocked.
that crazy expensive program.
So I'm
Cool.
looking forward to
That's
doing
nice.
that.
I
And then I
found
did
out
the
more about
first
that program.
3
It has super
village
strict
quests in
requirements.
Monster Hunter
I
Rise.
don't think she would.
And I had completely forgotten to go
For
into
example,
it last stream we
you have
had,
to do
but
a
I
bunch of
did play the
interviews to
first 2
qualify.
chapters of the Long Hunt
Interviews?
campaign
Yeah.
in the
I
Bloodborne
don't
board
know
game.
exactly what
That
they
is a
ask
good board game,
I
but
bet
it
it's all
is
about your family
got some
and
problems
social
in terms of
standing.
keeping itself from
And
feeling
rumor
like
has it,
Bloodborne.
program only
And
lets in
the general
big shots
consensus
from the
is that
financial
there's going to
sector.
have to be a lot of
So,
homebrewing that's
even if she
done
had the
to
money,
make it feel like
I
you're
don't think she would
playing
pass the interviews.
the actual game
Still,
the way it should be
none of us
played.
have seen this special.
The
Oh!
way it should be played. PlayStation.
How are we supposed to do that? Obviously, they're gonna have their best security on the excellent course residents.
What was that?
I
Oh.
heard only full-time staff. run
You
it.
don't want to know.
Clientele.
Okay, fair.
Where the
Is
hell are
it
those
Beast
residents
Wars
kept?
shit?
Top floor.
I'm
Get up
pretty
there,
sure it's Beast
you need
shit.
one of the
Maybe not worse.
doors, key cards.
My local let's call it toy store, for lack of a better term, has pre-orders for the upcoming Flame Toys Furai model Windblade, and they have the new Dinobot toy back in stock. Yes.
Windblade. Are you
Ju-
referring to that one Transformer that had a lot of people angry because it looked too feminine and sexualized?
Just say your crack dealer is back in town. It would be easier.
Listen.
We still need to do the top floor,
I
don't we?
have been looking out
floor is
for a good
excellent course
Windblade
residents.
toy
It's,
for
off-limits to us contractors.
months.
Oh, yeah. Sure, and I also...
Yes, and in case you are asking, no, Windblade is literally the sexiest transformer to ever exist, right next to Primar C and Primar.
I'm sorry, but you take that back right now.
No,
You
damn
are
it,
forgetting
I
the
think
most
I
important
forgot something in
RC,
the
G1.
bathroom. Mind if I go get it?
Did you guys hear those big
Fine,
purrs?
but get it together.
No.
What a
No.
mess.
Big old purrs, yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm so sorry.
Abigail has
You can go
decided
on
that
ahead
she
and
is
I'll
going to
catch up, ma'am.
participate in this stream.
Yeah, just hurry up.
But as I was saying, yes, I was literally today extremely looking forward to that new Windblade model kit because she looks amazing, and Dinobot is on the list of Beast Wars toys I want, right next to Air Racer, Rat Trap, Silverbolt, and it would be nice if they made a Waspinate run.
Crack purchases live on stream.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Enjoy Rat Trap as he is while he still can, buff.
Let me put it this way, Booth. I would be buying dumb toy shit if I knew there was a likelihood of me getting someone as obsessed with toys, video games, and board games and whatnot as Ely is. But unfortunately, here in America, we are also poisoned on. We are also irony poisoned that people aren't allowed to enjoy things without any reservations. So
I thought you were gonna say here in America we don't have
here in America we don't have what? You cut off.
Yeah.
females.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a whole joke to be made about that, but
Good night now.
that, by the way, is not meaning to shit all over a certain group of people and their day of visibility. That is just a joke in relation to how complicated shit is with relationships here in the States.
Their day of visibility is just a joke, you say.
Yes, yeah, the day of visibility is a joke.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Wow.
I'll dig that hole and bury myself in it too.
Good.
Okay.
Hand me a
What?
shovel, please.
Why the fuck is Teletubbies?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh God, yeah,
How
I
did we-
I
how
paid
did
it no
we-
attention,
how
but
did
now
we
that
get-
you brought attention
How did
to
we
it,
get to
I'm upset.
Teletubbies?
What the fuck?
Zal, I know you're British, but can we not bring up Teletubbies, please?
What the
Listen,
fuck?
I am Polish. I am legally not allowed to talk about Teletubbies.
Correct! It's
Oh,
declared by law.
good. Fucking Dream is
Hold on.
trending again.
I mean, Sleeping is pretty nice. Not surprised. And Dream is a good character in the Sandman series
Tidu,
of
I'm
comics.
obviously not talking about that.
Well, then I don't care.
Yes,
What
but
was that?
the
I
problem
mean-
is that dumb 13-year-old girls make this fucking stupid white boy twat trend on a daily basis.
Why
It's
do you
really
care?
annoying.
Why do you care? Just
Because
ignore
it shows up, even though I have gone out of my way to block and mute it and to continue to tell the algorithm I'm not interested in this.
Just set your feed to newest tweets and look away.
Hey, Mute,
Yeah,
what have
I-
you been playing?
Disco
That doesn't
Elysium
fit topics.
Final Cut came out yesterday, so I've started Disco
Yay!
Elysium again.
I'm glad the
I mean,
final
cool.
cut is finally out.
Yeah.
Mute has a video on Disco Elysium. Watch it.
No, I will have it tonight after we finish streaming. The old version is delisted, and it will be gone because it's bad. But the new one will be out tonight.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I have
Wait,
finished.
why are the Teletubbies talking about Bitcoin?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, is this Cooking Mama Cookstar 2?
The T,
Oh, no.
the T in NFT stands for
What could the
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies be possibly hiding from us? Stay tuned for something big this week. Hashtag Bitcoin. What the fuck is going on?
Please stop. No, please stop being the Polish government.
Did someone hack the official Teletubbies Twitter?
I mean,
I don't know, man.
I cannot imagine that's hard, man.
What the fuck?
Okay, so if I add this Dinobot to the pre-order of Windblade, it will come in January of next year. Now, granted, that is a shit ton of time from now, but also, I mean, I would like to have a toy of Dinobot because it's fucking Dinobot.
Yeah.
So, anyway, since we're done talking about whatever the fuck the Teletubbies are doing,
What the fuck?
10 days from now,
I guess
start
we're
to
not.
carry out the procedure.
I have been playing and finished Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. Now, I'm gonna ask every single one of my co-hosts to duck because I am about to make a lot of people very unhappy and therefore be shot to death. So I wouldn't like you guys to be caught in the crossfire.
Okay.
Speaking of...
Tokyo Mirage Sessions is the best Atlas game I have ever played. That being said, I have only played Persona 5 and Persona 4. Now,
Okay,
as I
so
mentioned,
you need to shut the fuck up until you finish 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
that's not
That's
enough.
that's not an Atlus game. Shut the fuck up. It's
Okay,
Vanillaware.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse.
Hold on.
Etrian Odyssey
Everybody be
3.
quiet. I'm gonna finish this now.
Hold on.
I get to make that mistake considering that the fucking Atlas logo shows up every time you boot up the game. So, shut the fuck up.
No.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions is the best Atlas game I have ever played.
Shin
Now,
Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Etrian Odyssey 1, Etrian Odyssey 2, Etrian Odyssey 3, Etrian Odyssey
Yeah.
Gold 1,
now, now,
Hey, you know what? Until you play
Now.
Etrian Odyssey
Now.
3, you haven't lived.
now,
Radiant Historia.
now.
The Drowned City is absolutely amazing.
I have had a 3DS for 6.
Oh my god. And everybody who's watching the stream just had their speakers blown out. I'm sorry.
Okay, so hear me out here, baby. You little fucking Atlas baby. I really wanna play SMT4. I really wanna play Nocturne when it comes to the Switch. I mean, I have a PS2 version of Nocturne, but you know, I would rather play a not
I'd
fucked up
play-
version of that game.
Yeah.
I would really like to play SMT5 whenever that fucking legendary mythical video game might come out. Maybe, we don't know. Now, granted, my
Karaoke
experience with
time.
Atlas games isn't especially big, but Persona 4 is fine. It's like an 8. Persona 6 is like a
Persona 6? We're playing Persona 6 right now.
You have to tell us what the theme of that game is.
The theme of that game is
You'll never see it coming.
please don't stream it. We will shoot your family. Thank you, Atlas CEO.
Yeah.
Persona 5 is like a 6, as I have mentioned. Now, now TMS is a 9, straight up.
Tokyo Mirage Session was really good, and it's kind of a shame that they sort of just pushed it out and just didn't like I didn't even know Tokyo Mirage Sessions was even out. Like I knew there was going to be like a Persona and Fire Emblem crossover, and then I was like, huh, I wonder what happened to that. Oh, Tokyo Mirage Sessions. What's this?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Good job, Kidu.
Good start on the fight.
Good
So-
start to the fight.
Oh,
That game has, as I have approached the end of that game, I have realized something. I have purged from my memory how bad the end segment of Persona 5 is. Now, how much am I allowed to spoil the ending of Persona 5?
It's been 4 years. It's your fault if you haven't played it by now.
Okay, so Persona 5's ending looks like this. You beat the main bad guy, which is
Senator Armstrong. Yes. We discussed this last time.
Masayoshi Samal Shido is his boss name. So you beat Shido, and then the game is like, well, actually,
Here's the
Shido
real
was
thing, man.
Shido was working due to the influence of this demon, and so was every other villain in the game. And it turns out that every other villain of the game represented one of the 7 deadly sins, even though that makes no fucking sense, because like half of them are just greed. Literally half of them are just greed.
Yeah.
And so here, have this 5 to 10 hour long segment in which you have to beat all of the mementos and then get to the final boss and beat him. And if you haven't unlocked any sort of vendor that sells you SP items, which isn't a necessity at any point in the game, you can totally get through that game without doing that. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. This is gonna be almost uncompletable for you, unless you turn down the difficulty to make it way easier. Because we didn't design this with any sort of sense in mind, it's just bad.
Yeah, that's every Persona game.
What?
That's every Persona game.
No, Persona 4 didn't have this problem.
Yeah, Persona 4 didn't need you to finish the randomized dungeon to finish it, but 3 totally did. So I kind of expected it.
Well, yeah, that's why Persona 3 might be bad. I don't know, I haven't played it.
Fuck you.
So,
Persona 3's got a lot of problems going on.
It does, but it's
So-
also the best one from the 3 modern ones, so...
So, Persona
Okay,
5...
those are your nostalgia goggles on, but whatever.
I played this game when I was 21, fuck off!
Yeah, those are your nostalgia goggles on.
that was almost a decade ago.
Sure, but it wasn't my first SMT game either. I have no nostalgia.
I'm saying from a gameplay standpoint, Persona 3's got a lot of problems.
So you don't know what time
In
is.
terms of narrative, however, I would say Persona 3 is probably the strongest.
That's the only thing that matters, so yes.
I mean,
So-
no. Also, what matters is for the game to not be shit.
It's
The channel
SMT,
is
it's
literally
good.
called Council Mechanica. If we aren't pointing out bad game mechanics and design, then we're not doing our job.
Well,
I mean, I'm
we,
also
we,
gonna
we
go
don't
ahead
do this anyway, we talk about fucking Beast Wars.
No, I'm
Only
sorry.
because a certain furry won't shut the fuck up about it.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you furry. Pointing out I'm a furry.
Yes! Welcome to the new normal of the community.
Listen, this group is comprised of 2 furries, a Lalafell fucker, and a Jill Stingray fucker, okay?
Okay. The point is that you're the furry being shoved in the locker, and I'm the furry shoving you in the locker.
Cue the Magnus the Red gif of no box, no pathetic box can call me like this.
Yeah.
So can I
What's
keep
even
talking
going
about
on in this
DMS,
game?
or do you want me to go
Yeah,
back
we
to
aren't even
T4?
actually talking about it that much. Tidu has uncovered some sort of conspiracy within.
Tito, why are you fighting a hobo with a shotgun?
Why not?
I think you'll find that's an urban ranger.
They swung first. Also, it was a crossbow.
He's got green anime hair.
I think that's
So,
leaves and twigs.
It was, yeah.
as I was saying, the ending of Persona 5 is bad, both in terms of story relevance, being just shoved in there just because they remembered that this is an SMT game, so the end boss must be a demon, otherwise people would riot, and they made it bad. And in terms of design, where they are like, you have to finish this longest dungeon without being able to go rest, without being able to refill your SP, and without being able to leave it. Fuck you. This game is bad now.
I need to mention something, by the way, just because it's on my mind. If at any point this is less for my co-streamers and more for anybody who might be watching, if at any point you hear me scream in excruciating discomfort or pain, I apologize. I just got my second shot of the COVID vaccine today, and I'm having all sorts of weird reactions to it. So
As we all know, the vaccine causes immense pain and is made by the New World Order to control you.
that's what Q told us.
Wait,
Yeah.
did they fucking inject Null with the last Plagas?
Yes.
No.
They've given him 5G.
Yeah, they directly injected 5G into my vein. By the way, I'm posting
Next
something
week.
everybody needs to look at in the Discord chat right now. So just go take a look at the Discord chat real quick.
Next week, Null comes to stream and he goes like, "Oh dear, Mr. Kennedy."
Booth, look at the chat.
No.
I have no idea what the fuck am I looking at.
Void has been injected with the 5th generation of the G virus, or as some say, the 5G virus.
It's you.
I'm gonna drive to Rushnikarska and kick you in the
Don't fucking dox me on stream, you shit!
Only run it for fun.
Hey, everybody, shut the fuck up and listen to this is the voicing the bar owner.
Hey there, Dachi-san.
Listen, that's I'm, okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Who are your friends?
Guests of mine, Kasuga and Namba.
Hey,
You never bring anyone with you. In fact, is this a first?
I don't know who that voice actress is.
Yes, it is.
No, not that voice actress. Wait for
That
the
must
bar
mean
owner
you
to talk
actually
again.
like them, huh?
Just
Hell
wait.
No, you wouldn't catch me hanging with these knuckleheads unless I had to.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
Give me a break. Anyway, listen. I've got a request.
Hang on. Let me guess. You want me to add their drinks on your tab?
Oh, you know
Is that
so
DC
well.
Douglas?
No.
You mind though?
God, he's not in
promise
every
I'll make
single
it
role
nice,
in this
man.
game.
He should be.
Oh, good grief. You really an ex-cop?
Okay, I don't know who is he.
This time.
You really can't tell through the voice acting?
Listen,
Let's
last
get to
time you were the same about me about the fucking regular show guy, and I was like, I have never watched regular show. You get
It's
used to
fucking
this.
David Hayter!
Oh shit!
Hey. what's up
Okay,
with
to be
Namba?
fair, I have only ever
Get
heard
started,
him
he
talk in
passes
the
out.
Metal Gear.
Just tired.
So,
Yeah,
you know.
so you should have been able to catch it from one of the lines he said where he kind of
Tomorrow's
slipped into
only
the
gonna
snake
be
voice
worse.
a bit.
I mean, a little bit, yeah, you're right.
Well,
Anyway, hey, Mute,
Anyway.
two
What?
things. A, nobody
Around
knows
you
what the
makes it
fuck
feel
I just
like
said, and
work
to
itself.
be fair, I might as well
Oh,
say,
yeah?
hey, come
must
to
be
Jana
pretty
Pawła
wasted if
II
you're
so we
handing
can
out
fight.
compliments.
Now, to be fair, even if you understood that, that's a fucking street in every fucking
he's
city
drunk
in
already.
Poland ever
Look,
built.
look, there's only like 1,000 people on this street here right now. I can be singled out. There is a 0% chance I can do it, that people get it.
Is
up.
that like saying meet me in Elmwood somewhere in the States, to which somebody would reply, which Elmwood?
Yes.
More like
Okay.
meet me on the 5th Street in this particular
Oh,
city.
meet me on 5th Street. Okay.
And also, B, hey, you wanna know how I know on which street you live? You told me on stream.
I didn't tell you on stream. I sent you a
did,
message.
Shit.
Did I?
I haven't turned it on stream, so shut the fuck up and don't dox T-Do.
No.
Anyway, what I wanted to say is
Mute, you've been streaming something and you've ordered pizza. I was like, man, can I have some of that pizza? And you literally said, sure, both come to this street name on stream live while you were
I don't think
while
you
were
said.
streaming
I don't think he
something.
said the street name. I don't remember
He
that.
said the street name literally to me. That's how I know.
All right.
I probably did.
Don't tell me to stop doxing you when you
what were you
dox yourself.
T-Do, what were you gonna say?
No, I just wanted to say that the current plot in Yakuza is uncomfortably close to how the pension system works in Poland with old people and how the system is designed for them to die early so that the government can pocket the money.
Ah, all the more reason for the games to eventually go to Poland then.
Yeah,
Hey, keep it down.
this country is fucked.
So, going back to Tokyo Mirage sessions, since I haven't finished that one yet.
Mother.
Oh, I'll have to mute myself because I've still not finished it.
Just an arm and a leg.
He's not gonna
Oh
talk
no,
about
I'm,
these
I'm not talking about spoilers. It's
Oh, okay.
it's just that
You ought to do the same.
that game's end segment is not fucked up and badly designed, making it straight up another level better than Persona 5. I can't believe these two games were made by the same company, considering one is way earlier and doesn't have like a fuck ton of mistakes that the second one has. I don't get it.
It's why I'm a bit worried about Shin Megami Tensei 5 because again that was when Sony was like saying we want. Sony kind of noticed that Dona for the Golden like was a massive console seller for the Vita, even though the Vita failed because of
You
Sony.
sure are a nice guy, Cuss.
And so they were like, right, okay, we want to push Persona 5 to be the big console seller for PS4. So Atlas like got everyone involved to like make this one big push. And sadly, you can't have too many cooks to spoil the broth. And I'm a bit worried about Shin Megami Tensei 5 because they have come out and said we've got everyone working on Shin Megami Tensei 5 now, and it's like,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Discharge right before your retirement.
Many fears.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd be like,
Sticking it to
Worried.
fucking Horonoge.
yeah.
Opinion? That's better than
So
just
I
staying on
I
the
mean,
force.
pretty much, I've resigned
Until I
like
die.
how we're never gonna
Let me
get
see if
every
I
Nod
remember
deal
this
until
correctly.
3. never happening now.
First cross paths
But
during a case
I was
20
going to
years
ask you a question,
Yeah.
Booth, because I saw something
was a
on
nasty
Twitter months ago, and I
Robbery,
completely,
double
my
homicide,
ADHD just took
suicide.
over, and I forgot to actually ask
My
you a
team
question.
found a suspect
I
made an arrest.
saw a certain someone
by
was
the name
playing
of
Labyrinth of
Vesuvius.
Refrain Coven of Dusk.
He had a mile-long rap sheet.
Okay.
Plus, he
You
had
want the
no
backstory
alibi at the time
before
of the
that?
murder. But in
I would,
end,
yeah, you would have the
says-
backstory for that, and then I'd like to know what you thought of it.
I
Played
finally
it yet?
figured that out for the son.
I work at a hobby store that also has a used games section.
Kid was 5 years old.
And for whatever reason, we have a bunch of copies of that on the used games section. I asked my boss, hey, can I take this one home for a couple of days? And he was like, dude, this has been here for like 3 years. We can't sell it. Just take it for as long as you like. And yeah, I since I was just starting working there, I didn't want to overuse his generosity or anything.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed it for a couple of days. I played it a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, this seems fine. And I'm like, yeah, if I ever have like some money to spare, I'll just pay for that copy and just grab it and take it for myself.
It's a really good dungeon crawler game with an absolutely fantastic story.
And it's a dungeon crawler game that breaks a lot of norms and innovates in a lot of ways. If I remember
Okay.
What game
since
are we
you
talking
guys
about?
He'd just been offered a job.
Labyrinth of Refrain.
Oh yeah.
He was desperate to cover up
I'm glad you both actually know about that game, because every single person I have ever heard talk about any niche game that's not fucking Disgaea has been like, oh yeah, they've made a shit ton of bad RPGs aside from Disgaea.
So this is where I'll expose myself a little bit. I used to be big on the niche gamer Discord before a bunch of the higher ups there were outed as being really obnoxious, like edgelord sorts of haha.
I mean,
Say the word tranny and shit on transgendered people, and I was like, okay, this just seems like edgy boy from Xbox Live who can't grow up, so I think I'm out of here.
I mean that's the owner of the site, so yeah.
Yeah, well, so
You mean actual niche gamer? Okay, I got confused for a
yeah,
second.
actual niche gamer, Brandon and his cohorts and his fans.
Exactly what I thought.
I used to talk with one of the other higher ups there who wasn't quite as cringe as him.
That's what we call transphobia now. Cringe.
Right. And he was a super chill guy, and I talked with him on and off, and he was a big mark for Labyrinth of Refrain. And he actually finished it, and he was going on about how he knows and is disappointed that there are going to be a fuck ton of people who sleep on this game because it gets into some really heavy and dark subject matter concerning the concepts of manipulation of other people, and apparently it covers the subject of abuse somewhat as well.
Yes, and it does it very well. It doesn't dwell on it, and it doesn't parade it about. It's a thing that
And it doesn't
happens,
pretty
and
it up.
the
It
game
doesn't like try and
the
salvage
game
or
basically
keep characters.
treats
It's
you.
raw
Yeah,
it treats
That was a
it
cute
treats you
moment.
like an adult. It treats you like an adult and lets you figure things out for yourself. And the character of Dronia, who is the witch that was introduced at the very start of the game, it comes off as like very nasty, very cruel, and like you think, ooh, this is the main character. How are we supposed to like root for this person? And then you see her actually grow as a character.
Let me sing karaoke.
You sort of are. You actually sort of are supposed to root for Dronia, but earns it. She earns it because she grows as a character with you, and then obviously you find out who the real main character of the game is, who also grows quite a bit. And again, it was just really well done. Soundtrack is beautiful. The art is beautiful. The level of character customization is just immense.
Guess that means he has a sound.
The way I understand it is that the game never excuses her actions, but it does make them understandable and
exactly
justified from a certain angle.
Yeah.
What's the holdup?
And then
It is not approving of. Oh god, a bit of chug there. It is not approving of or celebrating her actions, but it is saying that within specific and very select context and situations, it is the outcome that it is. It is not necessarily acceptable, nor should it be celebrated. But considering the outcomes of what happens, the things that happened had to happen the way they did, or else
Let me
something
sing
worse would
karaoke.
happen.
Fuck off.
Which is, again, as we talk about this, something that it seems that Western game designers and writers seem to struggle with on a regular basis.
I mean,
What, being good?
What the fuck don't Western game designers and writers struggle with?
I mean, do Slavs count as Western? Because this codism is pretty good, let me tell you.
No, we don't.
No, Slavs
That's
just
fair.
count as middle.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, fuck Westerners.
Yeah, but yeah, now that you guys talked about it, yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick that game up when I get a bit of cash.
I will warn you though, the difficulty curve ramps right up.
It's a first-person dungeon crawler. If it didn't ramp and get mind-numbingly frustrating, that would not be.
Oh, this kind of goes above and beyond. It's not.
I have played Class of Heroes. I know how bad it can get.
You know nothing.
Wait, we're talking a difficulty curve that's worse than Class of Heroes? That's concerning.
Val stands there in menacing silence.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like you've got to also pay attention to like certain contexts and certain things certain NPCs say.
Oh, magic.
Okay, here's where I've got to
otherwise-
ask. Can you end up soft locking yourself?
I think you can.
That would be another reason then.
So if you
So is this the point where you would also add? Oh, nice, a bronze plate.
Yeah,
Is
that's
this
nice.
the point then where you would advocate for finding a spoiler-free guide if possible?
If you want 100% it, then definitely. I managed to 100% it by mistake because I blundered through it stupidly, but it still took me a fair while. I ended up having to actually lower the difficulty for the regular end game boss because
Interesting. Were
Hey.
you playing on normal?
I was playing on the normal mode, yes, and I actually lowered the difficulty for the final boss because there are these things called pacts that are like your formations of your characters, and they have certain pacts of certain effect. And there's one pact I did not equip. I'm not going to say what it was, but because of the context the story gives you for this pact's name and the final boss, it makes 100% sense to why that pact.
Oh no! Everyone, we have to stop Tinu! Tinu, no! Don't you dare! You son of a bitch!
You don't know.
It's okay. I'm grabbing my car keys, driving over to him right now to smash it.
Oh god damn it! Here we go.
What's the problem?
You get to play Mahjong, and I get to play on
Okay.
my while he's playing Mahjong.
I'm looking at this and I'm gonna tell you I can give you some good advice. Now listen, we can do this now. My knowledge of the Digimon card game and Null's knowledge of Magic the Gathering can be combined together to solve this issue.
You do know that I play Mahjong regularly,
We're
right?
gonna play Mahjong.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Taking him for the past 3 weeks almost, so he's entitled to a little bit of crack live on stream.
I mean, you guess we're just talking over the plot anyway, so I decide, hey, why the fuck not?
Sure, why not?
Man, one day I will finish my thought on Tokyo Mirage Session.
One day.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, I
so
can't
yeah,
completely
I'm
deal that with
gonna wait for a second to put this milk back in the fridge, and everybody can actually. Ooh, that was
Perfect.
a cool animation. Everybody actually shut up and let's let Booth finish it because
Yeah,
I don't want to keep interrupting him on it.
that sounds fair.
It's fine. I highly recommend this game to every Persona fan who owns a Switch. Specifically a Persona fan, not as much a Fire Emblem fan. I don't think this game has. It's like 75% Persona and like 25% Fire Emblem. It's good all the way through. The ending drags a little bit, but not nearly as much as Persona usually does. And the Switch version comes with all the DLC, which really allow you to break the game wide open if you use it, which, it's fine. You don't have to use it, but if you want to have some fucking fun, that DLC lets you have some fucking fun. There's like a shit ton of costumes, and my only problems with the game are very minor. Biggest one being the lack of an English dub, which, for an RPG that's like 40 hours long is kind of a problem. I feel like Nintendo, considering Nintendo has dubbed fucking Devil's Third, I feel like they can dub a good game actually. So,
Or can they?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, after they kill Mario, they might.
they might as well. I think it's also kind of funny that probably the two better Persona games that have come out were on the Switch.
What's
One
the
of them,
second one?
second one, well, you've played quite a bit of it. I mean, it didn't originally release on the Switch, but they did release the 2-pack version of it.
Come
Sorry,
on.
I'm sorry, Sal. I'm completely lost. Can you just give me
completely
a name?
Digimon, Cyber Sleuth.
You know what? Yes, that basically is a Persona.
It's basically a Persona game. It's Digimon. It's a Persona game masquerading as a Digimon game, and you know what? It is good.
So I've heard,
I mean-
I have to play it someday because I heard it's really
It's
good.
It's
You
just a shame
should.
that
I have spent like 200 hours across different versions. It's really good.
That's
is very good, yeah.
that does sound good indeed.
it's just the only problem is though. What I say, watch out for is the translation is a little bit jank.
Eh,
So the game's version of like how you get texts in Persona, and obviously you get them in Tokyo Mirage as well. The text or basically emails that you get.
dude, I
are
got
really,
I
really
got
badly
you
translated.
I got used to bad Polish translations. I live.
That's fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, again, the biggest problem with that game is no English dub, which like each one of those games takes like 60 hours to beat. So like, yeah.
Doubly so for Digimon, especially when you got the hackers memories as well.
Yeah, you should get that game on Steam Mute in the double pack, or if you really want to, I can lend you my PS4 copies.
Oh, it's on PC. That's right.
It's on Steam.
Nice.
Steam, yeah.
Well,
And if you wanna break that,
I just wanted to say, once I have money, which is a very undescribed future, we'll see. I'll probably buy it.
yeah,
I do want to mention something offhand, by the way. I had originally intended to buy a physical copy of Spirit Island for TV like months ago, and I'm glad I didn't do that after discovering a few weeks ago that there's a fucking PC version of the game. I would have fucking screamed at myself if I had done that. Because for the same price of the physical board game itself, I could have gotten a copy of the digital version of the game for both him and me to play.
yeah, but again, TMS is very good, as Zhao has pointed out. Digimon is also very good. Both games are way better than Persona 5, and you should be playing them instead of Persona 5. So with that out of the way, there are two things I want to start playing right now, and in all seriousness,
on screen right now.
yes, one of them is on the screen right now, and I
Yeah,
want everyone.
you should play Mahjong. I agree.
I'm gonna punch you. And I want everyone to just stop the meme and the bit for a second. So, I want to start playing Transformers Battlegrounds on the Switch. And for those of you who don't know, that's the late last year released on Switch and all the modern consoles, like an XCOM for kids with Transformers characters.
God damn it. No, go on.
For real?
It looks really fun, and I want to give it more time. It has a bunch of characters that I enjoy, such as Windblade and Slipstream, which is the female Starscream. And I'm looking to playing that. The only other thing of note I did is that, yes, I have mentioned, I think, before the stream, I am like
Is
five.
female Starscream like low key horny on main?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, why am I not surprised?
Listen. No. Depending on the series, male Starscream is horny on main.
That's true.
I mean,
have you
the
fucking seen Transformers Prime and
Prime?
or read the comics?
I mean, Starscream is rocking those heels in Prime.
Oh yeah, Starscream in Prime is amazing, even though he's the biggest piece of shit.
I mean,
Like, there's no. Here's how horny Transformers gets. In Transformers Prime, there are multiple scenes of Jack, the human kid, driving on RC in bike form and just gently caressing her seat, and the seat turns out to be her thighs.
They do push this really weird romance angle between Jack and RC in that.
Dude, in the
show.
Japanese version, because Japanese versions have different dubs that often change the story, because Japan has this one dude who is like really into, intervening in this stuff. For example, in Beast Wars, he turned Air Razor into a twink, as in she was male in Japan, and that led to her and Tigatron being gay, straight up. So in the fucking Prime dub, there's literally a moment in which Arachnid, which is the Black Arachnia stand-in in that show, Arachnid just straight up says, "Man, I want to have sex with Jack." Like, just straight up, basically.
Japan based.
I'm just gonna find that random JonTron clip and say, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah, there's a lot of like sexual innuendos between Jack and RC. There are many sexual innuendos between Knockout and Starscream. The most famous one being Knockout just going, "I have to admit, Starscream, I have always admired your lustrous finish."
Is that what you were looking for?
Why can't I call a win? What the shit? I have a full hand.
T-Dude, teach me how to play Mahjong.
Oh, this is an 8, not a 7. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid.
Well, yes.
Okay,
and the fun fact is because people like
Perfect.
Transformers Prime fans were shipping Knockout and Breakdown from the show. They're just straight up gay in the comics. Knockout calls
Money.
calls Breakdown his fiance many times. It's really cool.
Well, if you want to learn Mahjong, have you ever played Jin Rami with cards?
No.
Well, that complicates things.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm... Because I thank you to shut up and sit down for all those card games that don't suck and featuring cribbage, bridge, and Gin Rummy, and selling people on variants of those games to play. But no, I know eventually I need to cut my... Wow, damn, another bronze plate. I need to cut my teeth on some of those quote-unquote traditional card games because the scoring system and the engine building that's in those is definitely appealing.
But basic rule of Mahjong is that you have 13 tiles. You need to complete a set of like 3 sets and a pair with 14 total, and depending on what you complete, you get different scoring. That's it.
So,
Except for Mahjong for like, what, 5 minutes?
Excuse me?
So, yeah, as I mentioned before stream, I have about 5 episodes of Beast Wars to go, so next week I'm gonna probably give a summary on that series, and I have ordered my copy of Outriders.
And then you're never going to talk about it on stream ever again, or
Hey!
else I will kick you out of Council Mechanica.
He can't talk about Outriders, come on.
No. He can't talk about Beast Wars. He can talk about Outriders as much as he wants because people can fly need more attention.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna literally be playing a Transformers game now. That's gonna be hard.
Fair enough. But I would be talking more and playing Outriders more if the demo didn't have that obnoxiously low world tier that you can get to, because trying to get legendaries at only a 25% drop rate is fucking mind-numbingly stupid, according to what my friend experienced with it. He ran what is supposed to be the most efficient farming method for it 20 plus times, and he didn't get a single legendary to drop.
That's going up.
I see.
I don't know. No, I've heard from very I have heard from a very reputable gaming that the level tier system in Outriders is bad and not explained, and it doesn't work.
That's right. It's completely terrible. It's not like there's a whole entire fucking sub menu dedicated to it and detailing exactly what happens in those systems. The game is just bad and poorly designed.
Yes, that is exactly what I have heard, alongside the joke repeated ad nauseum that you are the Outrider and you are getting out. I have only heard that joke about 15 times during one podcast. It's not tiring at all.
I like it within
Stealth
the context of
mode.
the game, and I feel like they are trying to push it as a sort of pseudo 40k or Warhammer in general-esque tongue-in-cheek sort of thing. But it's impressive how that game is probably not going to do as well as it should. It'll probably still end up being successful, but it's
it's gonna do better than fucking Avenger.
Well, yes, it's gonna do better than Avengers, but it's frustrating thinking about how there are probably games journalists who are actively going to sandbag it for the most petty and pathetic of reasons. And the fact that it's already happening among these podcasters that you've mentioned undoubtedly means that it's not being represented properly on major publications.
I mean, to be fair, the guy I was talking about is a huge dipshit who hates video games in general, so you know.
And that's despite the fact that his last name is video games. What
Yes.
an irony!
The irony is real. Anyway, here's the thing.
Restless otaku.
Here's the thing. Outriders is gonna be day one on Game Pass. You can play it for free. Give
Yeah,
it a
it's
chance.
got the
That's
text
you
box.
don't even need to try.
It's gonna be a good third-person Diablo game, so you really have no excuse.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting Yakuza Like a Dragon. To starting Transformers Battlegrounds. I'm looking forward to finishing Beast Wars and starting Monster Hunter Rise and Outriders.
I am looking forward to...
Never hearing about Beast Wars ever again.
Capcom, thank you for finally deciding that this was not worth monetizing, but in Rise you can completely recustomize your character except for the name as often as you want.
Finally, a function that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is hiding behind microtransactions.
I should probably keep an eye out for these safes
Now,
to find
it
more
does
keys.
mention change things like hair and makeup, but according to the websites that I've read, they've confirmed that it's a full character re-editor. So again, Capcom, thank you for not putting that shit behind a paywall this time.
This time.
Especially considering that you are selling character customization options as your DLC, which I pathetically and shamelessly bought no hesitation.
I
So
mean,
I
listen, no.
$100 into Monster Hunter Rise.
Listen, no, I put on my clown shoes and then I honk my nose.
Yes.
And if I like a video game, I'm gonna buy some stupid shit, including how many copies of Devil May Cry games I own now.
What's even worse is that I
Are
still
you
know that
asking
there's
me?
about $40 to $80 that I need to drop on Destiny DLC before it leaves the shop at the end of the season.
Do you? Do you though?
Yes,
There
because
you
it's
go.
one of the best cosmetic pieces that the game has had in a good couple of months.
Oh yeah, I remember the last time I honked my nose. It was when It was when I bought DMC5 Special Edition, and then it turned out that there are new music DLCs for. Excuse me, is Ichiban just imagining that he's fighting a black man?
Yes.
Good, maybe, I don't know. Anyway,
Stranger.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyway,
I like paid attention to him last time.
I bought a bunch of music DLCs for DMC5 Special Edition, and also I bought the Venom costume in Fortnite because Venom. I was playing the game for She-Hulk when the Marvel season was up, and at the end of that season they added Venom, and I was like, I have enough V-Bucks to get him, honk honk, and I got Venom.
Category expat tough guy.
Came to Japan to make money, but found criminal distractions instead, showing up a lot in the business quarters at night.
Oh God, Nagoshi, no!
A man who takes inspiration from the foreign rapper lifestyle, but has absolutely no rapping ability, particularly about his looks. Poser.
Yo, motherfucker!
I mean, all of these Sujimos are losers, so we can have a foreigner loser as well.
We have a black person in there as well. They're losers.
The implication is that he's not a loser because he's black. He's a loser because he's a Sujimon. So it's not a racist stereotype. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, so far there are 2 black people in Yakuza, and one of them is a Chad.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hey, for heal.
I may excuse.
Jesus Christ! How many of you people are there? Fuck off!
I may excuse complicated, vague racism, but I draw the line at outright blatant stereotyping.
You can excuse vague racism.
Listen, I live in Eastern Europe, and I don't have the problem of that you are not allowed to have black people speak criminals or whatnot, because, you know,
we don't have black people to begin with.
Well, yes, we don't.
And I'm saying that as someone who is a mutual with a native Polish black person, so I feel pretty bad now.
I mean, well, to be fair, we also don't have furries, I say, as a furry.
Yeah.
Are your kind persecuted? I'm sorry, persecuted.
Okay, that's it. I'm buying a fucking ticket to New York. This crime cannot go unpunished.
This cannot continue.
Void, you're going.
This literally cannot continue.
Void, you're going to be deflated and made big and round. I'm sorry.
Oh God. I'm
going.
Oh God, my arm hurts like a motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Now, that being all of that being said, here's the thing. This reminds me of a discussion I had, and it's like, okay, I want everyone to shut the fuck up. In the Transformers comics,
now you shut the fuck up.
RC is trans, straight up. And there was obviously an entire discussion of, oh man, it's such a bad trans representation, because it also happens that RC in the comics is an uncontrollable hellbent rage monster of fury with vampire teeth that will fuck you up.
I mean, I know trans people like that, so.
The woman's father.
And I'm like,
are we just gonna like pretend that people like Jessica Yaniv don't exist?
Yes. Don't.
No, here's my thing, and I feel like this is an interesting discussion to be had. I don't know how far I can go with, you know, how much my opinion quote unquote counts. I literally only prefer female pronouns and the name Aurora. I do not feel any need to perform any body modifications on myself or go into full transition. That's as far as my non-binary gender experience goes. That being said,
Yeah, fine, no, no.
I personally find, man, Ichiban just owned that doctor.
Fuck yeah.
Is owning.
I mean, he continues to own him.
Let's get you out of here.
So I just wanted to say that RC being this uncontrollable rage, like that's straight up my favorite depiction of RC. That and Prime RC are my favorite RCs of all time. And I do not understand the people who are like, oh, trans people should always be the heroes or be great or whatnot. It's like, no, they should be cool characters, and RC is fucking cool.
To attribute it to just trans people alone is the problem. We had people who were on Twitter seen going around and harassing strangers through DMs saying, can you please delete that video of those teenagers in whatever the fuck state it was here, where they hijacked the car of an Uber driver and then an accident that fatally wounded said owner of the car. I mean, that's it's just a problem that exists among people in general. There are people who want perfect and completely purified and sanitized image to exist of their specific demographic. That's all.
And I just want to point out, like, that RC isn't even evil. She's just hellbent on revenge on the guy who tricked her and literally performed quote-unquote human experiments on her. So
it's not evil because she's trans. She's evil because of things she is doing and things that have happened to her.
No, she's doing based things. She's based.
She's pretty based. She's fucking really based, man. She literally, one of the first things she says is gender is fake. She's based.
Very based.
Let's go.
So wait, is she a villain or no? I'm confused.
She's still an Autobot. She's just an uncontrollable rage monster who doesn't care and just wants that to be
I
dead.
thought you were saying that she had been framed as being a villain or depicted as one.
Oh no, she literally is one of the protagonists. She's just an anti-hero in this version.
Well, I don't know, man. There's gonna be people who have that mentality that everything needs to. There's Puritans in every group, and they just always take their time with showing their true colors. That's all there is to it.
It was potassium chloride.
So now that the plot is actually showing up, we're gonna shut the fuck up.
Potassium
chloride,
huh?
Potassium chloride is bad.
It's really bad, yeah.
It is really bad. You know what it does? I haven't been insistent that we shut up this time because this is where it actually starts to take off.
It's the American syringe.
Kill her dad?
That must have been how they killed the old woman. We got to him just in time.
Jesus.
Guys, we ain't out of the woods yet.
Dungeon time.
No, not quite, but you're coming up to it.
That's the guy from the cafe.
I recognize this hairstyle that every Japanese man has.
Who is he? We're about to have our chance to ask him.
I mean, to be fair, you look at Ichiban and you immediately recognize him. Either that or you just met Eric Andre.
Yeah, exactly.
Without spoiling anything, you're going to have another fight, and then you're going to be told to go gear up your party before you head into the dungeon.
Okay.
So, as much as it sucks, we're gonna have to wrap here, or else we're gonna be playing this for another hour.
I mean, I can play this for another hour.
I would like to, okay, so then the real question is, are people game to do this for another hour?
I'm not.
Not myself, I've got another 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm topping out at midnight today, sorry.
Yeah, I would like everyone to actually be around for this dungeon, because a good bit of the plot shows up.
To be fair, we need mute for this dungeon anyway, so...
Yeah. I have a video to render, sorry.
Fucking Patrick Thighs!
You have no idea what burden we've taken on.
Killing our elders for society's good?
Go fuck yourself!
Yeah!
You better let all the residents here go free right now!
Man, Ichiban is the
Tell
best.
whole world what you're really doing here! You're welcome to try.
Like, he has the same, like, level as Kiryu of being a good man and, like, fighting against
But
all the
he-
injustices, but he's much louder and more impassioned about it.
And also he cannot just own an entire Yakuza clan by himself.
Yeah, that it adds some stakes.
Yamato Tatsuka. Seiryu clan, well, whatever.
I mean, considering he has a
Jobber.
name and is voiced by Patrick's side, he's gonna be a major.
Well, we'll see. I can
God,
never,
I love Night Swing.
I can never time this right.
Man, Patrick's size is so good.
Yeah,
We
it
should
is.
stand Patrick's size.
Oh, let's take the boss out, I suppose.
Let's go. Yeah.
Whoosh. Combo. Oh, it hit the guy next to him. Okay.
Yeah, all the attacks have a chance that if you're doing it in just the right way, if they give knockback, they're going to damage the other enemies.
Ah, shit. Right, I forgot about that.
Probably the only thing I don't like about this fight is that it's clear that it's reusing certain animations from general Yakuza members, but that's literally my only gripe with it.
I mean, that's the JRPG life for you.
Well, yeah, I'm saying it as a criticism of this fight in particular because, like, you think it's supposed to be intense and epic, and it's kind of just a sub-boss.
Yeah, it's just jobbers.
Yeah, it's jobbers, and you don't quite get that until you're part of the way through. And it means that if you know your timing on perfect guarding against Yakuza members, then you're not going to get... This fight really isn't going to fuck you up that much.
Yeah, fair.
I think if anything, this fight is more of just a, are you paying attention check, if you will.
Yeah, that's fair. Ow. Give me mana back.
I cannot wait until we see my favorite and most confusing Sujimon in Chapter 6. And I don't want to talk about it because I am interested in gauging Tidu's reaction the first time he sees it and seeing if it's his...
Oh, bosses are into Sujitex as well. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. I thought it's just gonna be generic enemies.
God damn! Who the hell are you guys? Don't make me say it again. Let all the residents go.
That's my
I'm
name.
afraid I just can't do that.
Then we'll do it. We'll move them all out.
I love how that room is called the excellent area.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
Shit. It won't open. I activated the emergency lockdown. That door won't open until this time tomorrow. What?
So now you have time to gear up and kick my ass
Stop
again.
fighting me. And maybe, just maybe, I won't call the police. I won't explain to them how our home for nice
Please stop
12-year-old
fighting me.
elderly
I'm not
is
owned.
being robbed by
Please
three
don't
cops.
stop fighting me, though.
What kind of Yakuza calls the cops? You're a stain on your family.
Call me what you want, but if I call the cops, you're done. I suggest you give up and get out.
Give up, get out there.
Give up, get out, get there.
Maybe instead, I'll rat you out.
Oh yeah?
Ichiban?
Rat him out to who? The Seiryu chairman. We just need to pay him a visit at their HQ. We'll go tomorrow, bright and early, and get the chairman to fix all of this.
Don't you fucking dare!
Hey.
This is my business, not the chairman's.
Streetwise check successful again.
You breathe a word, I'll kill you.
So you're that scared of the chairman, huh?
So?
So you're coming with me, you spineless worm. Huh? Yeah, you're gonna take me there yourself. Because if you refuse to come along, I'm gonna tell the big scary chairman everything you did. And maybe some things you didn't too.
So, am I correct in believing that the methods of intimidation that Ichiban engages in are kind of paralleling opposite of Kiryu's?
Kiryu just beat his ass again.
Kiryu would just fucking beat him until he was barely conscious, then kick in the door, walk in, grab the guy, and take him out.
Yeah.
Oh, so Ichiban's much more of like passive compared to Kiryu.
No, Ichiban is just a human being and he cannot destroy a bricked door.
Also, Ichiban is just much more street smart than Kiryu on every level.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
No, I mean seriously, Ichiban does not have the strength to take down a building with bare hands. That's what's limiting him.
I mean, Kiryu got kinda pigeonholed the second he beat up 2 tigers in Yakuza 2. I think after that all the bets were off.
Listen.
I mean,
yeah, that's the whole
in
thing.
Yakuza 5, Kiryu literally fights the entirety of Tojo clan at the same time.
Nice.
That's the idea that they're trying to go forward with Ichiban, isn't it? That he's meant to be more of like a dramedy character in contrast to Kiryu, who is more like a Shonen Jump protagonist.
No, there's the bar. Okay.
Ichiban is meant to be more like a being.
Before we disconnect for tonight, I'm going to sing karaoke.
Did you download the DLC?
Is there DLC? No, probably not.
Yeah, because there's a particular song that if we wanted to, we should end on.
Well, I didn't. So sorry.
It would be $10 essentially.
Whips the case. Of course.
I mean, I know
of course, sex shop is a fucking weapons store.
Yeah, unfortunately, they locked Baka Mitai behind DLC.
Well, if it's paid DLC, then no, I don't have it.
No.
I mean, to be fair, I have so many versions of Baka Mitai in my that, you know.
Yeah. Have you heard the synthwave version by Astrophysics? It's pretty good.
I mean, I have heard many a version.
Yeah,
Bless
sorry.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bass.
Bless you.
Or whatever that's called in English. What the hell is Beast called in English? The song you play after you finish a concert.
I don't know.
That's not what it's called. It's not called meow.
Sorry,
Properties on sale here.
my cat's
We
talking
even
to
got
me,
a
so I'm talking to
4-bedroom
her.
with a living room,
Forgive me.
kitchen, dining room, and a yard.
I mean, she's being a
I'd love to
baby.
live in a place like
She
that
is being a
someday.
big baby.
Yeah? I don't know. Sounds a little too big for me.
Huh? Prison got you to like small spaces, is that it?
What the fuck is this headline? Netflix buys Knives Out sequels.
And a cup of noodles all within reach. Or
Yeah, I
some
saw
big
that.
House with all that shit separated by 5
I mean,
rooms.
I know that movie is apparently good, but also Ryan Johnson made like the worst Star Wars movie I have ever seen, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
I guess you're
This
right.
is true.
Actually,
And I have seen the prequels. Those at least were charming.
oh, I don't have a taxi there. Okay.
Hold on, this set does not add songs to the karaoke mini game. What? So how do I do?
Well, we'll see. Wrong target.
Hey, Tao, you alive?
Brains.
I mean, yes, I also enjoy Stubbs the Zombie.
I have actually been playing that as well.
I mean, if you're looking for Brace, I think you're at the wrong channel.
I mean, to be fair, there isn't much brains on Twitter.
That's true.
Could be a zombie player going drains.
Well, this is confusing.
What's that?
Yo.
This is weird. The DLC for the karaoke stuff on Steam doesn't actually add the karaoke songs. So where the fuck?
Black Hat Wizard.
Management mode set, ultimate costume, karaoke set. So then how the fuck do we get? Maybe you do have it, Tidu. Maybe you won't have to pay for extra DLC.
We'll see. I hope
Maybe Bakamita is the song we had all.
All along, yeah. So funny.
Let's go.
I mean, listen, I am working with what I have over here.
These are the jokes, everybody. You've heard them before. They're just recycled in a Slavic accent.
Oh, come on, I don't sound like a Slav.
How dare you say I am part of my people?
No, I'm saying I don't sound. Have you ever heard a Slav talk in English, man? Even you. One.
Mute
mean-
speaks pretty good English for the most part.
Oh, fuck off.
I said for the most part.
No, I meant enemy.
Oh.
I was
By the
gonna.
way,
I was,
remember, you need to not die or you're gonna lose half your money.
Yeah, I know.
I was literally gonna ask, is Mute telling you to fuck off, me to fuck off, or the game to fuck off?
I'm telling everyone to do.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
This is it.
There we go.
No, I was doing a bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's pound this guy.
The best bit is the one that you need to explain you're doing.
Call a friend!
Let me call my pocket black.
Yeah.
You want sudden death or sudden bonus? In service with the fountain.
Mr. Pound Mates.
Man.
Is he fucking voiced by Patrick Sykes as well?
Maybe.
You could always look it up.
I am.
Lay into him.
I don't think Yakuza lists the side voices.
You guys fill in for time. I'm gonna look it up.
Sure.
We're filling for time by watching the combat and commentating on it.
That is filling for time indeed.
I mostly just try not
Lay
to die.
into him, Tidu. Oh,
Stop calling people! Jesus!
Oh God! Here we go!
Struggling here.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Listen, they have a lot of friends on Facebook.
Gnarly breath, I think might, or you could heal up your teammates.
Yeah, I'm thinking about killing up Kasuga because if he dies, it's over.
I got you.
Thanks, yo. Cool.
Man, Patrick Sykes isn't listed as anyone. 7, that's weird.
Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. You threw a baseball at him. Like,
And that's something.
Well, I guess we'll never know who voices Gary.
Gary!
oh no! Oh thank God!
Shit. Are there no limits on this shit? Like, seriously.
Fun with this.
How about this?
Listen, I have this hobo breathing on me and forcing pigeons to attack me, and also attack and beat up my friends.
Yeah! Good job.
Jesus Christ, that's just a random battle.
Okay, save quickly, just so you don't lose all your money.
Yeah.
and
That-
you can just scum it if you get in another fight.
That wasn't worth it.
Delicious. Not so good.
Remember, once you finish this chapter, your money problems are pretty much gonna go away.
Sure. I was going this way.
There's an eatery right near you, so you could just go there.
Next week's stream is gonna be normal, and the stream after that is gonna be. So I've been grinding a bit of screen.
Yeah. Knowing myself, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Once we get into chapter 5, I'm gonna suggest that Tito just grind off screen. Because he's gonna want to be level 15 before we attempt the next dungeon.
I mean, I just hope I don't like stumble onto any side quests during that, but
Okay, how hard is it to find fucking karaoke in Yokohama?
very hard apparently.
Very. Oh, you haven't tagged that one yet?
No. I wasn't here. It spawned me on the other side of the street when we finished this
Gotcha.
thing.
So yeah, you might actually already have it, maybe?
Let's see.
Let's see if we have the song. The one that
Final
matters
is the
most.
queen.
Oh yeah, that's music you can just play in the bar. That's why I didn't grab you the karaoke
Okay.
DLC, because it was just gonna give you music for the bar to play. Come on, please
Hope
have
you're
it.
ready for this.
Movies? Oh, replace.
Sing. Yeah!
Rakamitai! Here
No,
it is.
not singing. Okay. Passionate backup.
This one's a real classic.
All right, lyrics are gonna be on the bottom of the screen, everybody, and it is gonna be in English. Dun dun. I've been a fool, and you've been childish. You fell down, chasing sweeter dreams.
You do it!
Never could hide the truth in your eyes. That's how I knew that smile was a lie.
You're doing it, man!
Something you never say. Get it out, always just pulled away.
Ichiban be like, yeah, ultra combo!
Why? Please won't you tell me why? You could find the words to say. Big vocals, everybody! I'm such a mess! I'm lost! I'm no good at this! I'm in love! Still in love! Still in love with you! Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain away. Memories of you, twisting my view.
I've been a fool!
She's in love with feminist!
Oh, Greg Chun did a great job with this.
He's just in love with Richard Epcar. You know, the
All right,
darkness.
there you go,
The
everybody.
darkness within the darkness was the real darkness met along the way.
Good fall.
That was great.
Good job, everybody. I'm proud of everybody here. I am so proud of this community.
Well, thanks for stopping by, I
Listen,
assume. Nobody?
If we ever gonna do this with cams or anything, we just need to put photos of us and to get them through the Bakamitai face cam.
Yeah, the deep fake.
That's
All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. No Resident Evil next week.
Yeah, it's
but there
Easter! I will be in a
There will
land
be Like
far away.
Dragon, and we will be squeezing in Disco Elysium into the schedule at some point very soon, within the next week or two.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next Wednesday for more Like a Dragon.
And now
Where
to
can
show
everybody
my...
be found?
Well, I'll go last. Wow.
So anyway, if you wanna listen to more B-Storm's bullshit and see a lot of mostly furry, but not exactly only furry porn. You can follow me at Booth with Goof on Twitter, and also I stream Final Fantasy X-2 on Sundays at Booth with Goof on Twitch. Sorry, twitch.tv/Booth with Goof.
Did I say? Zal?
You can't find me anywhere.
Hey.
Yes, the Thou every system.
The Zal everywhere system. Void?
The Zao Nowhere system. You can find me at Space Between All, Null Void. I have a rainbow and a meat symbol in my name. A fellow pro shipper and all that nonsense. And then you can sometimes find me occasionally streaming here solo if there's something I want to show off. I might be showing off Outriders. I don't know if I will or not.
He loves that game, mate.
In which case I may have a actual IRL friend show up and hopefully not dox myself or him. Where can people find you, Tidu?
People can find me at CuteMuteProd on Twitter, and they can also be found at Tidu's Last Minute Essays on YouTube, and a new video should be up in like 2 hours from now.
Feel free to join the Discord. Please subscribe or follow at our Twitch channel or our YouTube VOD by the same name.
Yeah.
You cannot make it a bit that I have doxed Mute if he doxed himself and just doesn't remember it.
Hush.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Hope you like seeing my desktop and stream. Okay.